Let's first start with China. What does the swift reversal of zero COVID and the fallout that we've seen since then tell us about the PRC's ability to manage such a complex situation?
Look, there is one word for what's going on in China with zero COVID and now the reversal, and that's fiasco. It's not that they've shifted the policy. It's that the policy has failed and has collapsed. Zero COVID brought them slow growth, but not much else. And suddenly they were stuck with slow growth and protests, the start of riots, and a situation where a new Omicron variant was ravaging the population. So now they're going in a new direction, but this new direction could be a humanitarian disaster. They said on December 25th that they had only 10 new deaths from their opening. But if you look at other indicators, it could be as many as 5,000. They're just not keeping the statistics any longer. And it really has to raise some questions among investors, whether you can trust any statistics from China, whether it's unemployment, whether it's GDP growth, but certainly not transparency on COVID for right now. So let's see how this unfolds, but I think the U.S. and others are right to take a look at some sort of a regimen to take a look at people coming into the country from China.
But there was always inherent skepticism, at least about economic data that was coming out of China, and investors here relied more on some of the anecdata that were coming from the Western companies or the multinationals that were operating there. So how much worse does this make that? How much harder does it make it?
Well, they've changed the policy. But they have to save face, and the all-powerful ruler Xi Jinping is in a great deal of trouble, not just from this, but also from his slowing economy, also from his crackdown on technology. And so to get this policy to work, they'll need mass immunity, herd immunity, and that's going to take some time. In the meantime, I think they're going to hide some statistics.